those who spend time with you know exactly what your reality is. They know your energy, they know your moods, they know what you mean and what you do not mean. They know your patterns, and they also know when you're trying to hide something. They know it when you fake it, they know it when you make it. So remember, if you are a leader, then people know a lot more about all of these things about you all the time. And that's why leadership is energy, not just execution. And that's something that you need to really, really remember. And people are continuously responding to your energy, and that's where your reputation is also coming from. So think about those moments when you were angry, and if it only happens once in a while, they will go back and say, "Oh, what's happened to boss today?" But if your anger is persistent, then remember, you're also earning a reputation, and those names that you're being called behind your back, that's coming from your anger. The same way, if you're somebody who believes in these flowery presentations, and you're constantly doing that, then you're earning a name for yourself from those flowery presentations that you're making. If you're someone who asks your team to do all the things that need to be done, and then when you are going to your boss, you are not projecting them, then that again is earning you a certain kind of reputation. So remember, every single action that you perform as a leader is continuously earning you a reputation. And that reputation, that energy is what you carry. So remember, in your career, do the right things and do the best for your career. And one of them that you need to do is your energy. Leadership is energy, it's not just execution. And on an everyday basis, here are two pillars that you really need to watch out for. The first pillar that you always need to keep in mind is intent before action. We have busy days, we have a lot to get done in the modern workplace, from basic challenges of getting work done to managing customers, managing services, profitability. There are so many things that we as leaders need to pay attention to. But no matter what it is, no matter it may be the most trivial and mundane of things to the most repeat things, to the most critical things like performance management cycles or new product launches or some customer escalation, always keep your intent before your action. If people don't trust your intent, they will not follow your direction. So don't show up in a meeting and say, let's get this done, let's get that done, oh, we need to correct this, oh, we need to be doing better at this. No. What you need to explain to them is what's the intent behind what you are doing. Is this something that will help you with revenue, something that will help you with cost, something that will help you cut down wastage, something that will help the team move towards excellence, or help the organization gain on NPS, Net Promoter Score, with the customers or clients? Whatever that intent is, the why of what we are doing, plus the outcome that is being envisaged and the impact on that outcome once we have done what it is. So your intent is a combination of why we are doing something, the outcome that is expected, and the impact of that outcome put together and saying, this is why we are doing it. And remember, the intent also needs to combine the self, others in the situation, and the system put together. So in this case, it has to be you and the team's interest. It has to be the interest of other people who are connected, everything from other teams to customers, etc. And the benefit to the system, which in this case is the organization, the economics, which is the relationship between the customer and the organization, all of those things put together. So remember, keep your intent clean, and not just clean, keep your intent very visible. That's one of the first things that you need to understand about intent. It has to be clean and it has to be visible. Clean means there cannot be any convolution of the interest of you and the team, or of the organization, or of the customer. Anywhere, if there is a mal intent, that will lead to your team's morale going down, and there will be challenges. Yes, if you have a pressing choice to make, if you're making sacrifices, make it clear, make it visible. So if you're saying that yes, this is something that's going to put pressure on us, or here we are going to cut corners, but we need to finish this off, or this is one of those situations where we are needing to take the hard calls and this is what it is. So if there is something hidden in the intent, call it out, make it visible. Remember, people will follow your intent, not your charisma. You may come out with as many flowery words and beautiful explanations and compelling reasons, but if that is not showing the intent very clearly, people will not follow you. Your charisma, and even the other way around, even if you have coercion that you're putting in, so people will neither follow your charisma nor your coercion, they will follow your intent. The second pillar that you always have to keep in mind is keep your energy clean. So while you have intent before action, you also need to keep your energy clean. And now here your energy means the way you conduct yourself, so the way you manage yourself, the way you look at things, the way you talk about things. So your positivity, your smile, your body language, the way you carry yourself, the tonality of your emails, all of those things will absolutely matter at any given point in time. So don't just manage outcomes. You need to understand you transmit energy. Leaders don't just manage outcomes, they transmit energy, they build energy. So keep your energy clean. If you build and keep the right positive energy, your team will get things done. If your energy is not clean, your team's energy is going to equivalently suffer. People will catch your tone, like I said, the way you dress, the way you present, the way your documents are, the way, as something as simple as how clean is your desktop. Your desktop is not supposed to be cluttered. Same way as your desk, same way as how your preparation is. If you're constantly rushing, if your tone is harsh, if you are passing on the pressure to the team, all of these things will show. Even the other way around, if you're hiding from the team, if you're not sharing, all of these will pass on. So keep your energy clean, keep your focus, detox your ego. This is very important. Don't come in as if you know the best. You have to be someone who enjoys working with your team, learning with them, getting challenged by them, challenging them back, constructively creating things. You cannot have this holier than thou attitude. Yes, many of you have that holier than thou, screaming, yelling, showing anger, anxiety, and all sorts of emotional displays. Those don't work. You really need to detox your ego, detox your thinking, work better. So, all in all, if you have to manage your energies, you need to ensure intent before action and keeping your energy clean so that people know who they are working with. People know what they are working towards with you, and people know that when everything is done, you are still going to be there with a lot of positive energy. At the end of the day, people want that positive relatability with you. Some of this does take time, 3 to 6 months. Some of this also takes time for people to work with you and adjust to your style, and you adjust to their style. So it's a give and take. Just like they are adjusting to you, you will also have to do this so that you can manage that energy in your team and not just outcomes. So help your career, do these things, and I will talk to you a lot more about the other things that you need to do, which are 8 more steps in the subsequent videos. Please do leave a comment about what you took away from this video once you have watched.